Welcome to the Snowblind Fractal. This fractal is particularly cold, making you very prone to frostbite, so make sure to grab yourself a torch on the floor to light the bonfires on your way. To skip a bonfire or two, make sure to gently jump down this path. Light the bonfire to gather health before running off. Here we need to light the cluster of bonfires to burn down the ice wall blocking our path, all the while dealing with the Sons of Svanir spawning on the right side. To take care of the enemies, a single party member can easily kite them around if he knows how to avoid the attacks, while the rest of the party continually stab the bonfires with the torch to keep them burning. Repeatedly stabbing them does make it go faster. Once the progress bar has filled, the wall has melted and your party can proceed. Alternatively, a thief can quite easily solo the bonfires, as long as the thief can keep himself stealthed while making sure not to stab one of the enemies with the torch. If you need to blast a smoke field, get out of the way from the Svanir stacked on the fire. While outside, you can run in and out of the warmth field to get several stacks of warmth, allowing you to not take frostbite damage for extended periods of time while not being close to the bonfire. Once the ice wall is melted, your party can proceed, but be sure to stack some warmth and hold onto your torch before running off. The elemental source is the source of your frostbite, thus it must be destroyed before we can proceed. All around this boss arena there are bonfires, though we're only going to be centered around a single bonfire, which is the one on our right as we enter the arena. This is where we'll drop off all our torches, making it easier for someone to pick one up to relight the bonfires once it burns out. For this encounter, we're going to simply go full DPS on the boss and stack ourselves in between the boss and the bonfire, as it is possible to max melee range the boss while receiving the warmth buff from the fire. Our most crucial skills to bring here are Reflects. A Mesmer and a Guardian can easily chain their Reflects throughout the entire fight, making it safe for the remaining party members to focus on their damage. Every 25% health, the boss will create a blizzard, which teleports all party members to different locations on the arena, while spawning several smaller ice elementals. On top of that, it becomes very hard to see for a while, so it is recommended to navigate using your minimap. So as not to draw too much unwanted attention to yourself in this vulnerable situation, use stealth kits to hide from elementals while traversing over the tents at the outer edge of the arena, working your way back to your designated gathering spot, the bonfire. Once back, first priority is to get the bonfire lit so no one suffers from frostbite. Next up, we want to pull all the lesser ice elementals together, put Reflects down and cleave as many as possible simultaneously, before re-engaging the boss. Rinse and repeat every 25% health off of the boss. the elemental source dies, you want to clear your remaining frostbite by lighting a fire for the last time, as you no longer have to worry about environmental frostbite. The next section is most easily cleared by stealthing through the dark forest, as it is filled with enemies. If you get lost, just stick to the right hand wall. Alternatively, a single party member with stealth can run through the forest to activate the checkpoint in front of the last boss, allowing the remaining party members to simply die and respawn at the checkpoint. This boss only really has one attack that you need to be mindful of, in which he stops to breathe ice on you, giving you several stacks of frostbite. If targeted by his breath, your best bet here is to either break his break bar, interrupting the attack, or simply double dodge backwards and stand still, as he will rotate with your movement, which will compromise your party members, as it will hit them as well. Periodically, the shaman will teleport himself to safety and create ice spikes in certain sections of the room. The pattern for these ice spikes are very predictable, starting in the middle, then the right side of the room, then the left. So simply move to the right wall first. Once the middle is clear, you move to the middle and just wait for him to teleport back. The shaman will always teleport back to the middle, so traps and other AoEs can easily be precasted. Simply rinse and repeat these mechanics for the remainder of the fight, as the fight doesn't change. And that is how to complete the Master Tier Snowblind Fractal. Enjoy your loot, until next time, we'll see you in the mists.